Hey everyone, it's me Catherine and today I'm here to bring you another Top 5 Wednesday. As always, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey from Goodreads Lainey and is currently being hosted by Sam from Thoughts on Tomes. I will leave all the appropriate links in the description below for you to check out if you haven't done so already. So this week's topic is Top 5 Characters whose fitness regime you want. Now, Sam left it up to us to sort of interpret it however the way we wanted to, and here are my characters' fitness regimes that I would want. Now, I couldn't pick 5, actually I only have 4 for this, so this is my top 4 characters whose fitness regimes that I would want. And first up, we'll get the video game character out of the way, is Lara Croft. Now, obviously Lara Croft has amazing upper body strength, and that goes for a lot of video game characters that are required to do a lot of climbing and things like that. So this list could be full of all of those, but I'm talking specifically, and I'm talking one particular talent in particular that I would love to be able to do. And it's, you know, when you get her on the edge of a ledge and you get her to vault up, but rather than just climbing up, she pulls herself up and does a handstand and then folds herself over. You know what I'm talking about. If you've played, you know. My sister makes her do it at every opportunity she can, regardless of what's going on around her. And even as a child, I have never been particularly flexible or particularly strong, to be honest. And I've always been afraid of doing walkovers. That's the word I was looking for. And just to do it as closely as she does, because she almost folds herself in half doing it, because her feet are right on the edge when she comes back up. And just to be able to do that, I mean, would I actually want Lara's fitness regime? I don't know, because I've seen her home gyms and they are terrifying. So would I actually want a fitness regime? I don't know. But if it means I could do that, then that would be great. Next, sort of on a similar line to Lara Croft, is Inej from the Six of Crows duology. Now, Inej is amazing, right? She has great balance. I have okay balance, but I could not do some of the stuff that she does. And she can also scale a frigging wall with her bare hands. Like, who wouldn't want to be able to do that? Like, she climbs up the inside of a frigging chimney with nothing to support her or anything, just using the strength that would be required to do that is unbelievable. Like, that would be amazing. Just that. How badass would you feel if you could scale a frigging wall with your bare hands? Like, oh, that would be amazing. So this next one I picked is basically based more on her physical appearance and how proud she is of her appearance, and that just a regime that at the end that shows how much hard work you've put into what you're doing. And Safi is very good at fighting and things like that, and her body shows that, and she's very proud of that, and that is kind of what I would love. Like, I would love to do that. And this is basically coming from the description of Safi that's given when she has to get dressed up for the ball in Truthwitch, that like event that's going on or whatever. So Safi puffed out her chest, pleased at how the gown emphasised her shoulders, how the sleeves stopped high enough to reveal her palms, striped with as many calluses as any soldier. Safi was proud of her hands, and she couldn't wait for the doms and domnas to stare at them with revulsion, for the nobility to feel her fingers rough as sandstone when she danced with them. Yeah, so the way that Safi is very proud of things that maybe traditionally people wouldn't be proud of, things that show how hard she works, because there's a passage earlier that describes how the dress she's wearing emphasises sort of the strength in her body, and I would love that, to have a body that shows how much hard work I've put into taking care of myself. And I mean, I know some of what Safi's fitness regime actually isn't. I wouldn't want that particularly, but you know, like one that, you know, for the common folk, for people that maybe aren't as badass as Safi is, but just to have a body that you're proud of, that shows how much hard work you've put into it, that is something that I would really like. And on to my final character, which may come as a bit of a surprise to some people, but it is Professor McGonagall from the Harry Potter series. Now, this might seem a bit strange, but, right, I would love to get to the age that McGonagall is, at whatever age she's at, because she's not a spring chicken anymore, and still be able to battle with bad wizards and take them down is, at her age, like, to be able to do that. I want a fitness regime that could keep me going as long as McGonagall has been going. I mean, maybe magic has a little something to do with it, but I mean, she's old. She's old and she's still such a badass character, and I would love to get to her age and still be able to do that. So I would like whatever that fitness regime is that gets me to that point. I mean, I think anything would, to be honest, as long as it's not too extreme, could probably help me get to that age and still be kicking ass, basically. So that is a goal that I would love to achieve. To be old, but not be old, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so that is it for my top 4 characters, since I couldn't think of a 5th one. Top 4 characters whose fitness regime that I want, and I want for, you know, different reasons. So yeah, so that is it from me. Let me know in the comments what some of your top characters are whose fitness regimes you would like, for obviously for whatever reason you might want to do a fitness regime, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye!